2 times around, the President and the Prime Minister went, looking down on Donald Trump's new golf course that he's here to open tomorrow. Maybe they spotted this boat chase just beyond the links, before finally they came into land. A day of diplomacy garnished with absurdity. It started at lunchtime, 200 miles southwest in Ayrshire, another of the President's golf courses.
By the way, your First Lady, she's a respected person all over the United States.
His gushing compliments of the Prime Minister's wife drowned out by a bagpiper. Inside at Turnberry, a classic of the Trumpian genre, a rolling, freewheeling session in front of the cameras for over an hour. Central to the conversation, the grim reality for so many in Gaza.
The situation on the ground in Gaza is absolutely intolerable, and I think that certainly speaking for the British public and myself, those images of starving children in particular are revolting.
We want to get the children fed. We made a contribution a week ago of $60 million, all going into food. We only hope the food goes to the people that need it.
And on the war in Ukraine, a step up in pressure on Vladimir Putin to agree a ceasefire.
I'm going to make a new deadline of about 10 or 12 days from today. There's no reason in waiting. It's 50 days. I want to be generous, but we just don't see any progress being made.
Convention is leaders don't comment publicly on others' internal politics, but convention's had a bad round of late. Here's the President on the Mayor of London, Sir Sadiq Khan.
I think he's done a terrible job, the Mayor of London, but a nasty person. I think
he's a friend of mine.
And here he is on the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage.
Nigel's done very well. He's a friend of mine. And Keir's a friend of mine.
And a whirlwind of other topics were discussed too. Turbines, Germany, free speech, Scottish independence, China, the King, interest rates, pharmaceuticals. Plus the Jeffrey Epstein saga, which has followed Donald Trump here. The President addressed the accusation he sent the sex offender a lewd drawing.
I don't do drawings. I'm not a drawing person.
Do you think it was fraudulent?
I don't do drawings. Sometimes people say, would you draw a building and I'll draw 4 lines and a little roof, for a charity, so. But I'm not a drawing person. I don't do drawings of women.
Tonight, a private dinner, the President, the Prime Minister and the First Minister of Scotland, John Swinney. An unorthodox round of diplomacy without question, but a President with a love for the UK leaders here are keen to make the most of. Chris Mason, BBC News.